guys, go upstairs. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think I'm live. It says so, like, it says so. I've got all my junky stuff over there. Anyway, back with Cherry Fairy. Morning, Zargot. Been working on also, because I really dig this paper, and I wanted to keep working on this, but I promised you guys I wouldn't, so I printed this one out too. I started working on the gold. So this is by Maria Budek, B-U-D-E-K. She's got some really nice pictures too. I really dig this paper so much. So much so I bought another one, and I've got some more printer ink coming because my printer ink's gone now. So I'm really digging how this is coming out. I'm actually going to try using my my Karron full blender. Live and alive. Hi Elizabeth, good morning. Make sure I'm in focus. I think I'm focused. There we go. I'm going to zoom in. Hi Robin. I'm going to zoom. And I'm going to try this Karron full blender on the parts that I feel like I'm done with. I don't mind the texture of the paper, but I really want to get some of that. I need to pull my little Lumi white. I really want to get just some of that depth more defined, I guess. So I'm not actually pressing that hard with it. It's just to blend those colors in. And it kind of makes the colors pop just a little bit more. It intensifies. So I like that better. Hi Amber. Hi Kenny. How are you? How's everybody doing today? I tell you what, August is just a flying. So I'm using a mix of polychromos, and I will be pulling in some luminance. I have the white here that I like using a lot. It's the very first Lumi that I bought, and it's been well loved. So I'll be pulling in that, but for the flesh I've been using polychromos, so light flesh, cinnamon, dark flesh, Pompeian red, brown ochre, red violet, black, and Caput Mortuum violet. Those are the colors we've been using. Hi Darlene, how are you? I think I was just going in and just defining a few more shadows. Because I think for the most part my face is done. I just need to add in the light flesh and some highlight areas. So taking the Lumi white and going across the cheek here, the little bit of the eye ridge, a little bit right here, and definitely around the eye right here. And just maintaining that nice white. Go around the lip a little bit right there. A little bit on this chin. Chinny chin chin. Thank you, Amber. This is probably the darkest skin I've ever done. I'm going to pull you guys down just a little bit more, just so you can see. This is probably the darkest skin I've ever done. It's been very nerve-wracking. I'm glad you guys like it though, but this is way out of my comfort zone, and so I'm very, very nervous about it. Am I missing anybody? Nope. It looks natural. Well, I love it. Excellent. It's very unnatural to me. It's much redder than I normally do I tend to keep more of a yellow skin tone. I think that's just because of my skin tone is more yellow. So I tend to keep more of a yellow skin tone on my pictures. Maybe Kenny. And the other picture I'm doing is more in my wheelhouse as far as color tones go. So this is the other picture I'm doing, and this is more the color tones I tend to go for. So you can see that this is, you know, way different. But I'm pretty happy with it. There's some little like shine dots around here. I'm gonna have to get with a gel pen. Work on this side of the skin now. Now here's hoping that I can duplicate on the rest of the skin. Wouldn't that be terrible if I couldn't do that? I'd be so sad. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Kenny. It's taken some time. I love watching, I don't know if you guys follow on Instagram, MC Payne, Maria Payne. I love her faces. They're just so gorgeous. So I've been looking at a lot of her stuff lately. Then of course, you know, May does really good skin tones. So I've been watching a bunch of that stuff. But how many people, just out of curiosity, think that August is really, really going by super fast? I was looking, I was like, oh, you know, I've got to get the girls vaccinations for school, and I have to start doing Girl Scouts again, and come to find out, I went to go look and see when Zoe's Girl Scout meeting was, and it's like today. Like, oh crap, I haven't even gotten her little vest yet. I don't even think that they've got a leader yet, which I might end up having to do it. I don't want to, but I might have to. And then what do I do with Kaylee's troop? I don't want to just leave them in the lurch. Yeah, Robin, it's one thing after another, and I can't seem to catch up at the moment. I feel very, very out of sorts. Like time is just super flying. It's just so crazy. Holiday, oh man. Holidays are coming up. Man, I'm not even prepared. Not even prepared. Not even prepared. So what are some, there seems to be a lot of releases coming out in the fall. Like I'm waiting on, oops, I already took my medicine. I'm waiting on Mythographic and World of Flowers. What else is coming out this fall? I think the Gnomes book by Denise Klett. What else? I know there's more. Help me out, guys. What else coming out this fall? I want to go buy a sketchbook. And the one size that I want, Arteza has it. But they only have a 3-pack. And I don't want a 3-pack. That just seems like a lot to me. And I would worry that I'd freak out about needing to fill up 3 sketchbooks. Really don't know. Flip throughs. I haven't seen any flip throughs, Robin, but I've seen some teaser pages on Joanna's Instagram. So if you're looking for that, Joanna Bassford's Instagram has had some teaser pictures of the World of Flowers. So if you're looking for that, Geomorphia. Okay. I don't know how much I'm looking forward to Geomorphia, but you know. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's a whole lot. Yeah, I could use them for color swatches, but I've already got my color swatch book. I'm going to grab the brown ochre now. It just seems very red over here right now. I'll tone that down. Millie Murata has a compilation book. Really? Kenny, it's not that I haven't finished them. I don't like the idea of what his publisher did. It's nothing against him. Nothing at all against Kirby. I don't like what his publisher did. You know, I know he's only got like a fleeting control over that. So Cool, Robin. Yeah, check it out on Instagram. She's had at least 2 that I know of in her stories. That's right, you were mentioning issues with the paper with Millie Murata books, weren't you, Zargot? I remember that in one of your videos. I feel like right around here needs some color, and I'm just not entirely sure how I want to go about doing that. I feel like I messed up where the lip parts are. Oh, let's go in with some cinnamon. Trying to close the gap here, so to speak. Oh yeah, Kenny? Oh, Robin, now that you mention it, I was thinking the other day that I need to color more in Girls with Poems. The Momo Girl. I was just thinking that yesterday. Because I'm having so much fun with these that then I was freaking out. I was like, yeah, I don't know how to do faces without the grayscale, so I'm gonna go back in with the brown ochre here. Still need to tone this down just a little bit. So a little too red, especially in here. Hi, kitty kitty. Hi, Sonny. Hi. You want to come up? You say hi? The girls are upstairs playing Minecraft. Though when I told Zoe, hi, sweetie. Watch out. Wait, nope. Back away. Go on. This is Sunny. Get. You, excuse me for just a second. Go somewhere. If you're going to go to the window seat, go to the window seat. Thank you. It is a gorgeous book. It really is. I'm going to grab Dark Flesh here. It is a super gorgeous book. My neighbor just texted that they're going to go to the pool about 10, and I don't want to go. So I'm not telling the girls. I should tell her that I got plans, but thank you. There we go. Yeah, what else is there? There's Mama Girls. Forest Girls. So Forest Girls I really adore. But coloring on it is a bit difficult. It's a little... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you expect the paper to be one way, and it's really, really just not. It's very weird. I'm trying to tone down this nose. It looks so dark. Miss Marvel, leave her alone. She's fine in the little window seat, honey. Miss Marvel, are you kidding me? You can't jump all the way up there. Miss Marvel, stop. You're gonna ruin my curtains. I'm gonna get mad. I know, she's in your window seat. How terrible. Do you want me to open up the front door? That way you can see out too? I'll do that. I'll open the front door for you. Here. There, you can see outside. And she can see outside. And everybody can be happy. Okay? The window seat would hold both of you, though. It is a 30-pound window seat, and you guys can't weigh 5 pounds each. Hey, April! From Holland with Love. How do you like that, Robin? There's so many things that I'm like, oh, I want that, and then I like look at it and I'm like, oh, but how much am I actually gonna like color in it? And like I second guess myself and all of that. So I don't know. Yeah, cats are fighting over the window seat. I've got a little suction seat that suctions to the window right in front of my desk. Here, you can see Sunny. Say hi, Sunny. Say hi, Sunny. So they like fighting over that seat. That's my new girl. That's my Sunny. We just got her a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago now. They're getting along a lot better than they were at first. We had them in our room last night. So I'm taking my light flash now. We had them in our room last night, and they slept pretty well together. It was nice. There was only a little fighting. I could only not breathe at least twice because both of them decided they were going to sit on my neck. Because, you know, that's a really good place to lay down, is on a human's neck. So, no. No. Go back and sit in your window seat. You fought for that seat. Go sit in it. You leave my pencils alone. Go. Go. Leave my pencils alone. Leave them alone, Miss Sunny. Thank you. Yeah, all the warmth. She's 4 months old, and Miss Marvel is 5 months old. Yeah, there's a whole cat bed right there, guys. There's a cat bed and a window seat. I feel like she's messed up my focus now. There we go. Much better. They're both sweethearts. Miss Marvel could care less about you, though, unless you're feeding her. If you're not feeding her, she really has no use for you. Whereas Sunny will come up. I'm not calling you. Stop it. No, don't bite. Don't. I will spray you. Do not bite. You bite through that and you fall off the window seat. Thank you. What was I saying? I don't remember. I done forgot. So I have to go to the Girl Scout shop today and buy Zoe her Daisy vest. She'll be super excited for that. Yeah, the aloofness of cats. Though Sunny's got a little scratch on her nose from her and Miss Marvel fighting. Just a little scratch, though, because I cut Miss Marvel's nails the other day. No! You leave that alone. I told you. Thank you. Got my spray bottle ready. Miss Marvel doesn't care. You could like douse her with a whole bottle of water and she'll just kind of look at you. Sunny cares. Are you okay? She just fell off the window. Nutter butt. Nutter. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was super graceful. Super graceful. Almost done with the face, guys. Then I have like the rest of the body. But do I make this a shirt? No. Is she naked? Maybe. She's an elf. She can be naked. Yeah, how else would you eat cherries? Otherwise, you're just going to get the juice everywhere. At least if it's on your skin, you can wash it off a bit easier, right? Oh man, when I was pregnant with Zoe, I craved cherries something fierce. So bad. But by the time cherries were in season, like I was craving them around like March. But by the time cherries were actually in season, like I was so pregnant, I didn't want to touch any food. I was afraid I was going to like pop. So I never had cherries. It was my one craving that I never got any of. I want to bend that. I was really kind of sad. And now, like, my kids, every time, because my husband mentioned it one time when we were out. So now every time we go shopping, the girls are like, ooh, cherries. I want cherries. And so I get it for them. And they eat like 3. And I don't want cherries because my cravings are gone. I don't have cravings anymore. So now I just have this whole pack of cherries. I don't know what to do with. I feel like she needs a little bit more color up in here. Faces are hard. There you go, April. That's what I should do. But I never think of it at the time. And if I do think of it, I'm like, oh man, if I do this, how mad are these workers going to be at me? They're going to be like, oh, that lady. Here she comes messing up the ratios again. Dump and dash. There you go. I'm starting to press harder, guys. I'm running out of tooth over in this area. Sorry, my camera's going shaky now because I'm pressing hard. This year I haven't been enjoying cherries, even though they are my favorite fruit. They haven't been as sweet. Huh. Wonder why that is, Robin. I know back in Ohio, I love tomatoes. Tomatoes are like my thing. I would eat them off the vine or off the plant every day if I could. But back in Ohio, I don't know what was up with my soil, but my tomatoes were so acidic. Like pineapple acidic. You know how pineapple does that weird, where after you eat so much, you start feeling like your tongue's raw and whatnot. Well, my tomatoes would do that. They just weren't good. Even putting sugar on it wasn't enough to break it down. I don't know what was up with that. I like tomatoes. My husband doesn't like them. My kids don't like them. Told my next door neighbor, I was like, I'm gonna grow tomatoes. She's like, oh, I like tomatoes. I'm like, cool. It's just for us then. Nobody in my house likes tomatoes, which is a shame. It is a shame. I think the face is done, guys. I'm gonna start buffing it with the Yay, Robin! I hope you enjoy. So this is just the full blender. Not really trying to get rid of the tooth. I don't mind the tooth. I just want to blend it. Make that color pop a bit. My most favorite part of any picture, any face that I do, are these outer corners of the eyes. And right up into here, like right around this part of the eye. It's my favorite part to do in a face. Nothing else, just that part of the eyes. Really, if I could just have a picture where it was just a close-up of the eyes right in this area, I would be so happy. All right. Last one to buy, pretty much. I know, I feel that way too, Robin. I feel like I've bought everything. You know? Let's back out a little bit. Oh. So I'm going to work, let's see, turn it here. I'm going to work on this part of her shoulder. So, let's see. Let's go back to the violet. Oh, kaput. Kaput mortum. I love saying kaput. Hey, this is how silly I am. I just realized these are cherry blossoms. Because I was wondering what color I would color them. Hey, they're cherry blossoms. So that solves that. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Hey Charlotte, how are you? Try and get this just a little more. The ear seems much pinker. I can tone that down, that's okay. There, not as pink anymore. I'm a nut, but a good nut. Thank you, April. That's very sweet. So there's like this highlight in the, you can see it right around the edge. So I'm going to maintain that highlight that Christine gave us. So hopefully this will go a little faster for the rest of the skin. Because I already know the tone I'm going for. I'm not having to like fuss with it so much. Red violet now. Get that little shadow right there. I'm not gonna have to fuss with the tone so much. I know what tone I'm going for. Also, I don't have to fuss with like eye shapes and nose shapes and all that other stuff that requires a bit more concentration and attention. So hopefully the rest of the skin goes a little faster. Oh, the cats are just fine, Charlotte. You missed them arguing over the window seat. Going for Pompeian red. And they were just arguing. Sunny fell off the window rather ungracefully. Sounds like they're both playing on the cat tree right now in the living room. They're behaving well together. Are you okay? Sunny is super ungraceful. She's in that lanky period right now where the kittens are like, they're just all leg. So she's really lanky right now and awkward. Let's see, going off to cinnamon. And both the cats sleeping on me last night. That was fun, I guess. It makes it difficult to move. I move a lot at night. I have to roll over because, you know, my hip hurts and then my neck hurts and my shoulders hurt. Our mattress isn't very worn in yet. How are you guys doing? Y'all are quiet today. I am too, to be fair. I am too. Let's see. Dark flesh. Anything interesting going on? Got my car inspected yesterday. Got my nails redone. So I've got that going. I still can't get over it's only $30 for a gel manicure. That's crazy. It was so much more expensive in Ohio. So much more. A little tired. Aw. I slept until almost 7:30 today. Slept until 8 yesterday. That's how tired I've been. My husband fixed the elliptical. So now we have an elliptical in our garage. We paid this guy $100. He was moving. Paid him $100 for it, but one of the arms that connects to the foot part that pedals, the bolt was sheared off. Turned out the bolt was sheared off on both sides. So my husband spent, I don't know, he probably spent another $100 to fix it. But now we have a working elliptical, and he just bought a rowing machine. Since the elliptical, if my hip's killing me, I can't use it. So he bought a rowing machine, and I can use the rowing machine when I can't use the elliptical. So I might hop on that today. Hi Lily. Hi Susan. How are you? I'm going to use the brown ochre now. And see, it's very, very pink versus the, you still have that same undertone here, but I've used a lot of brown ochre to neutralize it. So that's what I'm going to go in and do now, is neutralize all of this. So I'm excited to have basically a workout gym in my garage. Because I hate going to the gym. And then what do I do with the kids? Which, you know, now that they're going to school, it won't be as big of a deal. But still, I still hate going to the gym. Very tired. Seems to be the thing going around now, Susan. Being tired. Tired. No southern drawl. Jeez, Melissa. Alright, now going in with the light flash. I'm still going to have to tweak it. This isn't going to be the final. Let's see, let me get my white here. Just maintain a nice highlight here and right here, and just a touch right here. Just to define that little shadow right there. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, there's a bird on my window. I need to get a bird feeder out there in one of the front trees. I need to cut down my crepe myrtle is what I need to do. I hate that myrtle. it kills me on allergies, and then it makes my yard or my driveway a mess when it drops its flowers. Ugh. Just blech. I need to look back at my other video and try to remember what I said I was going to do with her hair. I know I said something, I just can't remember. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Okay. I'm going to get a little black in some of the darker shadowy areas. A little bit coming down this way. I can't believe I managed to get the tone. I'm so pleased. I worry about that, especially when it's like a couple days apart. I worry about matching the tone, but I seem to have pulled it off. And I'll tell you, that makes me happy. Purple? Maybe purple. Sammy did blue in hers. Sammy did a blue, so maybe... No, I don't think I would want red and purple. I don't know. Maybe I said... Oh, I know what I said. The cobalt green. So like that turquoisey green color. Sammy did like a cobalt blue, or like a ultramarine blue or something like that. So cobalt green or some sort of turquoise, helio blue or something like that. Then the cherry blossoms will be a cherry blossom color. And then the cherries will be a cherry color, orange butterfly, and just some kind of background. Let's see, I'm going to switch over to cinnamon. I don't think I need any more Pompeian red. I think that has served its purpose. This is very calming, guys. That's probably why I'm very quiet. It's very relaxing. Thank you, Charlotte. I hope so. I'm going to try to do this all on stream for you guys. So, if I don't finish the skin, I'm going to finish it this weekend. So that next stream I can work on something else instead of having you guys sit here and watch, you know, 2 weeks worth of skin or something. I wonder what color eyes I should give her. I was thinking hazel eyes. Hi, Kayla. How are you? Going with the brown ochre again. So I'm thinking hazel eyes, turquoise hair. I'm gonna have to look up what color leaves cherry trees have. My old house, my landlord, she kept telling me, she's like, oh, I have this cherry tree in the back of that backyard, and you know, I just love it. It's just never produced cherries for me. Can you go check it? So I go back, and that tree's dead. There is not a single leaf on that tree in the height of summer. And I don't have the heart to tell her. I was like, I don't see anything. Because she kept going on and on and on about this tree and how much she loved it and was just waiting for it to produce cherries. And I didn't have the heart to tell her the tree was dead as a doornail. And it was big too. It was a big tree. And that tree was just dead. It was just dead. And it's because the crepe myrtle right in front of it probably stole all the nutrients, all the sunlight, all of that. She never trimmed that crepe myrtle. So, yeah. Thank you, Kayla. I do love Christine's work too. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. All right. I think I'm pretty much done with the shoulder. Let me just go back in with another round of light flesh. And then you know what? I'm going to skip on to the leaves. I need to do something else other than skin. It's driving me bonkers. And it's coming out nice and everything, but ugh. So much skin. Like, she's got all of this all the way around. So it's a lot of skin. I don't want to bore you guys. I'll finish it up off stream. So that way we can work on some other stuff. And you're not just sitting here watching me color 3 days worth of skin. I'm glad we finished up that face though. That was good. Go back in with my little Lumi white. Just maintain those areas. Scared of grayscale? I used to be too, Kayla. I used to be too. So this is the full blender. You know what got me over it though was actually doing what's his name? Bennett Klein pictures. That got me over grayscale. And now I find them very enjoyable. I don't like any of his recent work, but some of his older work I really dig. And so I like his dragons especially. His dragon book had to be one of the best. Here we go. Hi, Lainey. Let's zoom out here. Alright, so as you can see, there's still a lot of skin to do. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to stick my things in Zoe's little unicorn bag. I told her I was recording, and she goes, "We're recording?" And I said, "No, honey, I'm recording." She's like, "Oh." I was like, "Honey, you stole the show." Last time. You stole the show. Shading skin and choosing color. It takes practice. It really, really, really does. Absolutely takes practice. Let's see. Cherry tree leaves. Oh, so they're a nice bright green. Cool, cool. Okay, I can do that. She is adorable, and she knows it. That's the problem, is she knows it. So let's see. We're gonna choose colors now, Lainey. So I had that picture, right? Let me pull you up here. So I had that picture of the greens. It was a bright green. Definitely May green. Absolutely May green. I'm going to grab a permanent green olive. See if May green is there. Permanent green olive goes here. No, I've messed up my order. Permanent green olive. I'm also going to do some permanent green. So some permanent green. Also going to grab in pine chrome. Let me do chrome oxide. I like my chrome oxide. Chrome oxide green for some shade. And I'm actually going to pull in this light green and light green, just light green. So that's how I chose colors. Hi, Tellaroo. Oh, I know, such amazing Bennett Klein pictures. I've got to sharpen all of these except for that one. Give me a second. You're going to get shooken. Yeah, this is how much I love May green and permanent green olive. That's how much I love these. There's those. I'm actually going to pull my little baby earth green too. I need to sharpen that a little bit. This is another favorite color of mine, the little earth green. But he's so little. Where's my sharpener? There it is. He's so little. He still fits in there though. And really, I think pine green or juniper green I've only just recently sharpened. I think there's a red I've never touched. So don't feel bad about that. Oh yeah, it's this color this is still the original sharpening on the pink carmine. I never use it ever. My blues are low, my greens are low, and my browns. There we go. So now I've got all my pretty colors, and I'm actually going to pull in a little yellow ochre and raw umber. Get a page here. Yeah, a little raw umber. just for some variation in the shades and give it a little browny color on some of the things. All right, so now I've got my girl. Wow, Amberly. You have most colors except the colors everyone uses. All right, Charlotte, have a good day. Do dark cherry. All right. I'm going to flip her upside down so I can work on some leaves. I'm going to start right up here. I'm going to start with the chrome oxide green in some of the darker areas. Like right in the middle here. You can see I'm not holding my pencil the same way I was with the skin. Whereas with the skin I was choked back pretty far. I was doing big strokes. Because I'm doing very little strokes, I'm pretty choked pretty far up. Amberly, you know, it's okay to choose the same colors. That kind of gives it a unique to you feel when you choose a lot of the same colors. Grabbing the green, permanent green olive now. So then, you know, I tend, or I'm starting to, or trying to, always have a turquoise and an orange in my picture. That is kind of the legacy or, you know, feel I want to have with my pictures. Give me a second. I've got to spray the cats. They're fighting. Girls. Girls. You want to spray? Okay, stop. I have two little tunnels for them to play in, and of course they choose to play in the same tunnel. Thank you, Amber. Pink for you, April. Yeah, see, everybody's got their like signature color. I use my little baby earth green. They have their signature color or signature color combo that they tend to place in just about every picture they do. And that gives it a unique feel. And then you can kind of, you know, hey, that's my picture. That's mine. That's my style. That's my whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Permanent green. The cat's got me off track. Don't blame the cats. I'm gonna bring that chrome oxide again. Have fun, April. Thank you. Have a good meeting. Going to the permanent green olive again. Maybe for the first time. I'm not keeping track. And pop just a little bit of this raw umber into the edge here. Just a little bit. Then come in with that yellow ochre. Just to give a little bit of a different feel. And then I'm going in with the May green. Kind of saving that center part for that light green. My pencils are so little. All right, light green. Oh, no problems, Argot. Bye, Amber. Have fun. Just hanging. I popped on a little early, so I got some time today. All right, I'm gonna have to put these down. They're just too little for me to hold in my hand. Let's see. I'm gonna pull. So this is the chrome oxide again. And the permanent green olive. And the last little bits, I don't think too much more is needed on this one, so this is the May green. And the light green. So you can see that little brown spot right there, it just adds a hint of character to the leaf, so that way it's not all the same green leaves, and that can get kind of boring. So chrome oxide, this one's shaded a bit different, so I'm going to color it a bit different. And then the permanent green olive. And permanent green. A little bit of earth green here. Right in there. And then I'm going to grab my May green. This just gives it a hint of a yellowy tone. And my light green. And these leaves just go super quick like that. And oh, I can't. This paper, man. I'm digging it so much. Just all the colors kind of pop a little bit more. I don't know. I bought another pad of it because I like it so much. So let's try some more. Do that chrome oxide. I'm actually going to take right around here and do some brown. All right, Kayla. Have a good day. Thank you. Oh, and Coloroo left. Okay, sweetie. I'm sorry. So this is that raw umber. I'm going to pull in some of that right around here. Then that yellow ochre, light yellow ochre. Then permanent olive green. I've been trying really hard recently to really get into some more realistic coloring. Not like hyper realism, but just a little bit. So I can see some of the veining, so I'm flicking out some veins. Oh, you're still here. Okay, Coloroo. You were saying bye to somebody else. Okay. Like, no, everybody's leaving. That's alright. Life happens. And I stream at an odd time. So that's okay. Oh, somebody opening and closing doors that are flickering light over in my face. So this is the permanent green. Did you find a mouse? Oh no, Miss Marvel's getting a fly. I should not have done that. I have this nice little thing here. Do I use it? No, I don't. I would too, Coloroo. You know, there are some pictures, it's just like, you sit there gobsmacked, just staring at this thing, trying to find what some flaw so you know it's not real. You know? It's funny. So I'm taking earth green. Yeah, I would dig hyper-realism too. I don't know that I'll ever get there, but I'm trying for a bit of realism in my coloring. I'm just trying. That's all I can do. Yeah, it's amazing just looking at some of it. May green. And that's what I'm doing kind of in my Zelmjus Nova challenge to myself. Is I'm trying to get a bit of realism in there. It's difficult, at least for me. And then the light green. But I'm digging these leaves right now. I think they're coming out pretty good. Pretty pleased with myself. I feel like everybody needs something they can be like, yeah, I did that. I'm pretty happy with that. I think everybody needs to be happy with themselves. It's taken a lot for me to learn to do that, though. That was not always a natural occurrence for me. Where you know, praise yourself. You're like, yeah, I did good. Because it was seen as like boastful or whatever. But I think we need to do more of that, where we give ourselves the moment to feel good about what we've accomplished. I think we all need some of that sometimes. I don't think we allow ourselves that enough. Ooh, surrealism. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? I'm trying to push myself in like two directions. One in a fantasy direction and one in a realism direction. I'm fighting with myself because I'm so, like you saw me, I looked up the colors of the leaves for the cherries. Like I couldn't just do it. So okay, is that part of the leaf? I'm good. Trying to figure out this little piece right here. I can't tell if it's just the leaf right here or if it includes a folded part of the leaf right here butting up next to that other one. Can't tell. I'm going to do this section, and then if I feel like I need to add in that one, I will. I should probably pull down the stem. There we go. Now they're both fighting over the little mouse. Those kitties, I'll tell you. I'll pull in some more brown on this one too. Just a little on the edge right there. Think it's two leaves overlapping. I'll see when it's colored in here what I want to do with it. My hair is shedding, and then Miss Marvel is starting to shed. But she won't sit still long enough to get brushed. That's the bad part. If she would just sit still, I could brush her. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right, Zargot. Looking at it on the screen there, I think you're right. So, let's go in with a bit of a shadowy, right against here. There. I like that. That works. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. Let me zoom out here. I'm gonna call it. I need a shower, I need to go shopping, I need to do some stuff. So this is what we got so far. I am using polychromos currently. So I use polychromos for the face and the skin and now the leaves. I may switch over to luminance, I may not. It may not work out very well for that. But right now I'm using polychromos. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you, Coloroo. Thank you, Zargot. Oh, goodness me, I'm already yawning. And she's going to have cherry lips, though. Cherry red lips. Alright, so I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I may flip in tomorrow into Instagram and stream again. I don't know. I may record something. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow works out. Tomorrow's Friday. Jeez, oh Pete. This week has gone by so fast. Alright. Links for everything are in the description down below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notifications of when I stream and or upload next. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.